this platform is for real work. Like this is different from social media, hello, hi, So that's why this Zoom meeting is like, yes, I know people are messaging each other. They let me know. Like even yesterday, Masabata from South Africa was like, Toyin, can you guide me? This, I'm talking to this other member of the platform. Like, yeah. So I know you guys are DMing. I encourage it. Like, look people up. That's why I tell people, update your profile. Update your profile, put your picture, let people know what you're looking for, let people know what it is that you want. And things are happening. I'm telling you, people send me messages. So we need more of this. That's what I think. We need more of this. Like this call is for people to get to know each other because we do business with people we know and we trust. So let's introduce ourselves again. So Honorable Joseph, you start. I know you, but I want other people to get to know what you do as well.
Oh, okay. So first and foremost, I run programs for the federal government with the state of Wisconsin. I'm also an honorary counsel for the state of Wisconsin through the Republic of South Africa out of the Chicago Consulate. And I followed up with a very important process in my life, and that is my wife is from South Africa. So I have the opportunity to, in the near future, to actually have citizenship in South Africa. And we have 3 businesses going right now. We have two for-profit businesses. One is Kwabe Enterprises, and then the other one is Tonda International. Those businesses are export-import businesses that we're really getting prepared with Toyin's help. And I'm working with an $8 billion company to really start moving goods and services. They're currently in South Africa, Tanzania, and in Botswana. But we're looking to move up into other areas of the African continent, especially Sub-Saharan Africa, where a lot of things are happening in Ghana, Nigeria, even Northern Africa, Morocco, and Egypt. And so you just got to, for us, knowing the platform that the consulates and the governments play, we got to pay attention to government because that's where the regulations are occurring. And if we don't know the regulations, it's very interesting. You can do a lot of wrong things and it'll cost you a lot of money. So Toyin, when I first seen her platform, the first thing I said is I need to get with her because number one, she has the personality that'll make people seal deals, right? That's where you want those influencers. But the other thing is she knows what she's talking about. And so growing up here in Milwaukee, I've had a very interesting career in politics and also in the private sector. So I'll stop there and just interested in finding out who potentially can be some partners from the African diaspora.
Wow, fantastic. Part of the challenge I have is how do we tell the story? Everything you just talked about now, like part of the challenge I have, and I've taken it on is, those who know, like those who are connected with the work we're doing, it's either you get it or you don't. Like there's no, and even part of the meeting I just came out of, I said the same thing. Like the people that are in the network that are doing business, everybody here, they're reaping benefits. Like you're making connections, people are seeing you, we're learning, we're growing. So this is just fantastic. And then you get it. Like I don't have to sell you anything. You get it, right? It's part of the work you're trying to do. The importance of policy, the relationship, but also the business side is so important. What I'm telling people now is this is the time we need to move away from theoretical, like just the talk. Everybody says, oh yeah, Africa is the next thing. But the question is, how do we make this happen? How do we structure the deals? How do we build our brands? How do we build our businesses? How do we buy? How do we sell? Because at the end of the day, it's about buying and selling.
I agree.
Right. Okay. So who wants to, okay. Tama.
Just a little.
Oh, go on.
No, I just wanted to add a little sidebar to that, just to take the business aspect part out, just to say, since he brought up South Africa, I just also appreciate the small things, because when you had did presentation with about the leather industry, and I was like, oh wow. And I end up, inboxing that person in South Africa, and I'm actually working with them to get, try to buy some purses.
Right.
Because it's not only about investing in Africa, I'm all about buying black. So,
Yes.
like, don't get
Yes.
me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Louis Vuitton, and to each his own, but I want to support my black owned company. Well, not my black owned companies, but black owned companies, and especially out of Africa. So
Fantastic.
when I, you know, linked up with this person, I was just so excited, and I was just sharing the link with everybody. So a
Oh,
few of us are, going to try to get together, get the shipping money so we could, just ship it all to, I guess, me, and then I just disperse it. And so I just appreciate those connections too.
fantastic.
So
Wow. And
can
go
I
on,
just
please.
share something?
Yes, sir.
Uh, is this Tana or Tama?
Tama.
Tama? Okay. I
Oh, and
will
I definitely
I
try
will
to get some of that South Africa red wine that you was talking about too, Toy.
you
But
know
I
what?
didn't mean to cut you off, Mr. Joseph. I had just forgot to say that part.
No. So Tama, what Tama, right?
Tama.
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 Okay. All right. I got to get that right. Because names mean a lot. So when you said that it's not your business, it really is your business, because as Toyin talks about, imports and exports is really about actually having a drop shipper. So if you find someone that's really going to supply your business, then you become the business and they become your supplier. So never give up that story to tell that it is a black owned business. It's your black owned business that just happen to have black suppliers. So, I mean, and that's big, because the black conscious movement that we have here in the United States is big. And you can tell that story if in fact your supplier actually have labels on it. It is very authentic coming from a specific African country. There's a lot of marketing possibilities that you can use during this black conscious movement that we have here in the United States. So take advantage of that.
Fantastic. In
Oh
fact,
yeah, because
Yeah.
like I know a lot of different people, and just because I do like to check things out, one of my friends has a friend that live in South Africa. So I sent it to her, and I was like, have your friend check into this. And her friend reported back to her that her mom owns a few purses and she loves them. So I was like, okay, cool, sweet. So
awesome.
yeah, I
I have,
definitely will be
yeah,
promoting.
Tema, I have a new member that just joined today. So she hasn't even gotten in, but she actually, what she does is she supplies shea butter from Nigeria. So
Oh,
look out for that.
okay, cool.
Like that's it for me. Like the thing is the real deal, like the real deal, the real people that would do the work for you on ground, that will bring things for you. It's a win-win, right? It's a win-win. Like this is again theory. Yes, we can write things on paper, but this is practical. So she has like a business is called Shea Blossom. So she sells wholesale. She also sells in retail packages, and she can, I mean, part of the training that I'll be offering now, just like I've worked with Adisa in the fashion business, is helping to make sure that our branding, our pricing, because one thing I told her yesterday, I said, I have to be direct with you. The landing cost coming in from Ghana versus Nigeria is different. So you're going to be competing with that, but let's get things rolling. We also have some government things, policy that, shipping, transportation costs, logistics, all of those things that has to be in place. But we have the network to start that conversation going. So look out for that. Shea Blossom, shea butter supplier from Africa.
Okay, cool.
Awesome, awesome. And then we have a guest who is not yet a member, but I just sent her a link. I said you've got to join on this call. Vera. Are you? I know you said kids are running around, but that's okay. If you want to just say what, introduce yourself, and if you want to listen in afterwards, that's fine. She was my first call this morning. She reached out. She had some questions this morning. But she's leading in the tourism sector. And I don't want to do the introduction for you, but Vera, are you able to unmute and just introduce yourself?